All right, so how's it going? I believe we're all here.
Yes, we are.
Yep.
Nice layout you got there.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Fruity.
I took a lot of today just trying to get that. It looks simple, but it took me like an hour for some reason.
Oh, hey Alex.
Hey, Alex, perfect. This game is about you. You know that.
Yeah, you're the main character in this game, man.
Let's let this intro rock. What memories do you have of this game?
Oh, what memories I have of it?
Yeah.
It was the first game in the series I played. I never did play the original Sega CD versions of the game, or the Sega CD version of the game, but I do have fond memories of the PlayStation
the PS1 version. That's the one I didn't play the Sega one either. Silver Star Complete on PS1.
Silver Star Harmony Complete.
Yeah.
But it's just...
Well, Silver Star Story
when I saw
Complete,
this
actually, at the time.
It's just when I saw this in ads for, I think it was PSM magazine or the official PlayStation magazine, I was like, I really want to try this game. And then lo and behold, when I tried it, I instantly fell in love with it.
What's the chat saying?
Bad Gamer says, didn't you know this was based on my life? And Starchild says, I have both PS1 Lunar games, so referring to Lunar Silver Star
and Eternal Blue
Story Complete and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete.
Yep.
But yeah, out of all the Lunar games, this is obviously the more popular one because this is the one that, I would say the PlayStation 1 version is the one that most people were very familiar
introduced
with
to, yeah.
when the game came out, but the PSP re-release, it was kind of a hidden gem.
Yeah. Played the PS1 one and, oddly enough, the Lunar Legends for GBA.
Oh, I want to boost my volume, my microphone volume. Oh boy, here we go.
The game is louder than him. I lowered the game too. Shoot. Hold on, let me. I lowered the game too.
It's just I played Silver Star Story Complete, and then about a year later, I didn't know that Working Designs was actually
should be better now.
You know, re-releasing the sequel on the PS1, and I tried that too, and I honestly thought that was a classic as well. Now, obviously, I feel that both games, they have their pros and cons over each other, if that makes any sense. And if anything, I would say this game has maybe, I would say, the more well-developed protagonist, because this game seems to be more centered on him.
Alex
whereas the characters, they do have importance in the remake, but if you played the Sega CD original, it just seems like that they were there and they didn't really have any type of special meaning within the plot. But if you were to play Lunar 2 Eternal Blue, or even the re-release on the PlayStation 1, you'll get a better opinion in saying that game is the more well-developed game. The complete opposite, where it's the side characters who are more well-developed, whereas the main character, he's just kind of seems like he's there. So Lunar 2 is kind of an opposite game, in my eyes.
We got the goddess Althena, not to be confused with Athena, but I mean, and the text is a little weird on, like you mentioned to me, on this completely legitimate copy.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's voice acted too, so.
All right, we're hearing Spike Spencer as this new original character who did not debut in the original or the PlayStation 1 remake.
Yep.
Voiced by none other than Shinji from Evangelion fame, Spike Spencer. Hey, what's happening, Althena?
By the way, I didn't introduce any of us. I'm Frederick House, and I'm the one playing today. And for the rest of this Let's Play, hopefully,
probably a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, also I wanted to mention, hopefully, we don't get Lodos tier.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that means, Metal knows.
We will, hopefully. Yeah, I'm hopeful we won't.
And that's Visible Ninja right there. I called him Metal too, but
Howdy ho.
and the
Yeah,
guy who was
double
talking like the
RPG.
past 5 minutes is like double RPG.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, it actually was 5 minutes.
And then Bad Gamer says, sadly, the voices in the game are barely audible.
Yeah, because I lowered the game volume.
Good idea.
Well, it is a dichotomy after
Like
all.
this game seems to be extra loud because like, and if you lower, it's too low.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait, hold on. Maybe I could fix. Hold on a second. Maybe I could go back to it. There we go. How's that?
I'll leave that to the audience, but still.
Well, give it like a couple. Like we'll be silent for like now.
In the flames of the Fanacheron. At last, the time has finally come.
Oh yeah,
The time
it's
in which I shall become
the characters' voices are better audible when we're not speaking. But here's the thing: you won't hear a lot of audible speech in this game.
That's true.
You'll
Still
mostly hear
classic
audible
text.
speech in the first part of this game, and then after that, you won't hear it quite a lot often.
Princes of the Black Star.
Oh no, people don't like Lunar. Wow.
The entirety
Wait, what?
of magic.
Yeah, no, our viewership just dropped like boom. Like
Oh, then Alex says, "See, this is why when there is audio sliders, there should be one for effects, one for voices, and one for
yeah,
music."
like
Oh yeah.
that's true. Look at that guy.
Dragon Master Dine.
I hope you haven't forgotten about us.
Whoa, why's he
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
random Scottish? I hope you haven't forgotten about us.
Oh, you're talking about Mel D.L. Kirk? Because he's of the Beastman tribe. So the
So they're
Beastman
Scottish?
Tribe, well, I wouldn't say they're Scottish, but they kind of give off more dwarven quality, if that makes any sense.
Please, I beg you, anything but
Get your
that.
fat butt off of me, Lamia.
Lamia, Mel, how can this be? The both of you were most certainly dead.
Please, I beg you.
So this is like telling the 4 heroes. There were these 4 heroes, and Silver Star Harmony here is actually showing like what happened.
No matter the means, it's
Yeah,
impossible
because
to reach
this is all brand new for Silver Star Harmony. This
Yep.
Opening prologue.
And this
So-
actually, yeah.
You kind of get a little bit of backstory on the heroic exploits
A-
of the
and-
characters.
These 4 characters are going to look a lot familiar, even though they're not going to be the same people.
I'm going to be the one picking up the pieces once this is said and done. How many times have I said think first, then act? Sorry about that.
Like you're going to see a lot of parallels, which is cool.
And there we got Galleon, voiced by none other than Troy Baker.
Yes, one of the men that's in basically every game.
continue to
Yep.
stand in my way, Dragon Master.
Pretty much.
As long
You make a game, Troy Baker's already at your door. Like, so who am I voicing? And you're like, wait, what? I just
Pretty
started coding the game.
This is pretty much anything he would voice back in the day before he became more famous and more within the upper echelon of voice actors for video games and animation.
Fill your vessel with the power of a god. Let us grant this desire.
I mean, it's kind of. I praised them for, for getting such high tier roles, but I'm kind of saddened that even though they take on more of the high tier roles, they don't get put in some of the lesser known ones. That kind of made them famous to begin with.
Yeah.
It's like I think the last anime that Troy Baker ever voiced in, at least from my knowledge, was Baki the Grappler on Netflix.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah, the new one.
Huh.
But other than that, he's mostly been in.
yes, one of several animes that Fighter Cows has intimate knowledge of, as we found out last night.
Well, Baki definitely. I mean, but yes.
Well, I know.
But yeah, no.
Just one.
Tell the story, Metal. It's great.
Yeah, so last night, it started as a bit of a joke, how our good buddy Fighter Cows... May? So we did an impromptu, kind of, I never would, kind of, when it comes to anime, specifically regarding the Discotek and AGV catalogs. And let's just say Fighter Cows has seen a good chunk of those catalogs.
All right.
So
Your first battle, man.
Well, all right.
Now-
So I'm using Mr. Regular Guy here. So I guess.
Yeah,
He's
you
just-
want to use command. So, okay, so Dine, you would want to go into his magic, and you would want to, or skill magic, and he should have an option where you can actually increase his strength.
Pressure attack, slice your enemy, strength up, vigor.
Yeah, strength up, vigor. You would want to give that to him, and then for Galleon, he is mostly going to be your you know, just high tier mage character. So those 4 spells he can use any at all at his own leisure. So
AE, I'm
also
assuming
got
is
healing.
area effect, and AA would be like just one person, I guess.
yeah, I think so.
Let me try tornado then. This
Yeah,
dude's
area
your
of
brute.
effect. Oh, Mel. Yep. Mel is your brute, so he's pretty much pre-Kyle, while Dine is pre-Alex, and Galleon's kind of by himself, whereas Lamia is more pre-Mia Ausa. The heat up ability for Mel, I think that's his strength up, kind of like the strength up vigor for Dine, and for Lamia, she'll also do
This looks
what,
pretty darn
Dine
good.
does with vigor.
PSP was kind of like really good with JRPGs.
Mm-hmm. Now, don't worry if any of your characters die, because they actually have an infinite amount of angel rings, which means that they will automatically revive themselves, even if they fall. Now, with Dine, you want to get knee deep and dirty with using that that sword dance ability.
Oh,
Sword dance is great against bosses.
well,
Heat up
shoot.
is
I
for
should've
Mel
done
is
it.
like I said, the strength up for him, and endow weapon is the strength up, as well as endow shield is the defense up, and they are going to be very handy for when you're going up against bosses later on in the game.
That's good to know. Because like
Mhm.
I played the PS1 GBA years ago, and I don't remember. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if this was fresh from after playing those, I'd be like, yeah, I already know. But all I remember is like Jessica, a later party member, having a really good weapon to silver something, and I remember getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was it? Dragon
Now,
Dance?
I will
Sword Dance?
I will warn, but the one thing I will warn you is that the strength up and defense up spells, there's a bit of a dichotomy to them. Is that after you use them, they'll gradually start to
Get lower.
lower,
Like,
lower
you
your
get- you lower-
enhanced
you
strength
get-
and
you
enhanced
get-
defenses.
You get lower yields.
Mm-hmm.
Like what do they call it? Diminishing return?
Yeah. I was never really a big fan of that in the PS1 remakes of the Lunar games, and sadly enough, they actually did keep
Yeah.
that tradition with.
It's all about him. Yay! Boy, the sprites look really good here. They look better than the PS1
the
version.
hand-drawn sprites. Oh,
They
they're,
do look very
they're
nice.
fan-freaking-tastic. And hey, Lord Doom, welcome to the stream.
How's it going, Lord Doom?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Further ado, we're
Now,
here to reclaim Althea.
Your party receives 28,000 experience. Well, that's gonna mean jack squat because
Yeah,
they're all at
exactly.
level 99.
Because, yeah, these are just your prologue.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing: they're at level 99, where this game is pretty hard to get up to level 99. I mean, it can be done, but you have to put in so many hours of, grinding. At
The last time I
final
played
level.
it, I think I was level high 70s. I think that was it. If I remember right.
You're more you're more dedicated to grinding your characters than I was, because Like the highest I ever got with my characters was like at least up to level 54 before I took on the final boss.
Yeah, I remember it being 60s, 70s because I was like, I really like, especially when I played it, I had nothing else to do.
Lord Doom says, I'm good. Starting using dual sabers during the lightsaber fight club we have to have a work. I have become the new meta.
For IRL fights, you're the new meta. Yo, the dual saber. Was Lord Doom watching you play yesterday? Metal?
I think he was, yeah. I think
For
he was.
KOTOR?
Yes, the dual wield.
Althena. I love how they just add an L, so it's like copyright friendly. That's not Athena, it's Althena.
Exactly.
It's my new original god, Althena.
Excellent.
Yeah, he
Yes,
was there.
completely original. Do not steal.
So dual wielding is great, but like, do you dual wield like straight up, or do you turn them into Darth Maul, like you put them together and go whoosh?
And Lord Doom says, yep, I was there.
Excellent. Excellent.
Real man, huh?
So yeah, as you see, Eiffel pretty much casted away his humanity because of
Oh,
the
boy.
silence of the
I'm like,
Prince
yeah,
of
he
the
turned
Black
into,
Star is fused with
yeah.
Madman.
Oh no. Boy, those are some sound effects. This is PSP, mind you.
Foolish man, you cannot become a god.
Hey, I'm
And
getting some
dual
Earth.
wielding. Huh?
No, just she started singing. I'm just like,
Oh.
haha. Remember
Are you hearing the guy
Earthbound?
sing? Lord Doom says, nobody with good intentions ever says a phrase like, quote-unquote, kneel before the new god.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you, it's a universal constant, as Lord Doom says.
Oh, Lord Doom never liked the saber staff thing that Darth Maul had. They got struck, but then Super Saiyan Power of Friendship Stand Requiem plus Alpha. This story's pretty straightforward, but I don't know why I still like it a lot. I don't know, maybe because it's straightforward. It's
Because
it's not trying to be like, oh, I'm gonna mess with your head.
It's really down to earth and simple. It doesn't
Yeah.
really need to be.
Doesn't
that
need to exactly.
overcomplicated.
Doesn't need to be exactly.
I mean, it's more about the story about a boy trying to save a girl. But this was before the whole deal with SJWs became a thing. And
Part 2.
and that's sad.
Pretty much.
Neo Eiffel. Ooh.
Lord Doom says, if your boss ever tells you kneel before the new god, start second guessing your mission statement. Start second guessing right away.
Exactly.
And just so you know, your character's HP and MP have been fully restored before this battle took effect, so there's a good sign right there.
Alright.
But yeah, this is a good remake, but I will probably say that the one caveat I have with this game is that the environments, they're not really that spacious to free roam around it in. They're kind of more constricted, but I guess it's to compensate for the for you know just the good visuals. I mean, just the good quality of the visuals with that
Yeah.
hand-drawn nature it was going for.
Oh yeah, the art definitely looks pretty damn.
This looks pretty
damn
good.
for
Yeah,
its
for
time.
real. Like, that's another game that was PSP RPG. The Yggdra Union and I came out for GBA
Yeah,
first.
the art style definitely reminds me of what was it, the Tactics remake for PSP.
Oh yeah, Tactics. Yeah,
Final Fantasy Tactics.
yeah. War of the
War of
Lions.
Yeah, War of the Lions. Yes.
Yeah, the art style kind of gives me that kind of a vibe. You know,
Bad
it's kind
Gamer
of
said that was
similar.
that was the story of his life. A boy wants to stay. Well, then this game is about you.
Yeah.
Nuke.
It's
Ooh.
it's about him. If anything, I would say you probably want to be using the abilities of the characters where they attack multiple enemies at
Yeah,
once.
that's what I was looking at. The ones that use that hit everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Lamia's about to sewer slide, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah. But then again, like I said, the characters they have Althena's ring, so they can auto revive if necessary.
I don't want to do it too much. That's
But I'm still pretty I'm still pretty sad that we did not get a enhanced remake of Eternal Blue that was like this.
yeah, right. Turtle Blue kind of got left in the dust there.
Yeah, it did. Dragon's Wrath are using the red dragon spell. Nice. Ooh. You saw about those masks with no problem.
Meta Shock.
You gonna be trying Kamehamehas here?
Oh, are you gonna? Oh, he's gonna unleash a Sero ability.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you need that, bruh.
Litanies. That's kind of an interesting name for a cure spell. Litany.
Right? Litany. It's a guy got a litany of problems. That's what I got.
I mean, as far as I know, like the Lunar games is probably the only one I know that uses that healing term.
Well, at least
Whereas with
at
other
least
games, you
it's
would
not
just usually
confusing.
hear, like, you would just usually hear healing, heal, cure, or
Something like
anything
that.
or region.
At least it's not friggin' like I said, like friggin' SMT games, Bufu, and stuff like that. Like, what the heck's that even mean, bruh?
Yeah.
Whee!
And at least they're not like the Dragon Quest games where the names of the spells they're kind of like automatopoeias. Like if you were to I'm about to say, where were you aiming?
No, that was a buff. Yeah.
Get buff.
Yeah, you may want to use traditional means to attack just the single enemy. Oh,
Huh.
bloody drive! Oh, bloody dive! That's pretty good when you can use their limit breaks. But yeah, as I was saying from before, it would have been nice if we actually got to see a remake of Lunar 2 that with this aesthetic.
Funny
Because
enough, I just found this out before we streamed. There's even a Lunar Silver Star iOS version. I'm just like,
Silver
bruh.
Star Story Touch, which is basically a port of Silver Star Story Complete, but with the voiceovers from the PSP remake and the music from the PSP remake.
Let's see here, do I have limit breaks now? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you better start heading to town with those limit breaks. So far, it's just Dine and Mel who has the limit breaks. So use them. And those limit breaks are actually pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
Nitro Dagger.
Dragon and Blade. Wait, does it say? I would love it. Yeah! Look at that. Oh! There you go.
Blade.
How poetic. The Dragon Master killed him. Alright. Perfect person to do it.
Yeah.
That was pretty lit.
Yeah.
99,999 experience points gained, which is meaningless since
Pointless.
they're all level 99.
Completely pointless. Yeah, it's like getting experience when you're a level 100 Pokemon.
You know, it's funny you mentioned about the levels. That reminded me again about being level 70. I remember thinking I was under-leveled, and then I was like, oh, apparently not. Because like you said, like 50s, 60s was like the normal.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, this game, it is pretty difficult at its core, and it's really grind heavy too.
And I yours.
Goddess Althena, the power maintaining this world's balance has begun to run out of control. It's only a matter of time till the Black Star collides with
Oh,
this world,
Dine.
destroying us all.
All
You know
is
you got
not lost.
Althena in your heart, a special place in your heart for her.
I'm afraid there is one thing Eiffel spoke of, which was indeed true. For too many ages have I.
Probably the only Dragon Master in Lunar history who
I will do
pretty
what
much
is
had
needed.
feelings for the goddess.
I shall proceed to the Goddess Tower in order to protect this world.
Are you saying there's still a way to avert this crisis?
Sure is.
Yes.
Yes.
Then we shall provide your escort.
Hurry, Althena. Vane can't hold off the Black Star alone. Let us make haste.
Poor Vane.
Although it's not uncommon for a mortal to, where a mortal and a goddess actually have a relationship.
For I shall prophesy unto you, just as I now sit in ruin, so shall be your fate.
Fool.
Oh.
Eiffel giving that prophecy that that Galleon's gonna fall from grace.
So I shall prophesy to you. Oh wait, what did Alice clip? He clipped something.
Yeah, I think he said, now that's some anime finishing move. I think is when Dine finished off Eiffel.
Oh yeah, that is dope.
Yeah.
And peace was restored to the world. The end. Wow, Papa, Dragon Master is so what I'm gonna be a Dragon Master just like him. I'm sure you will,
Yeah,
Alex. I'm sure you will, Alex.
This is like the only point in the game that I noticed that where Alex probably has the most personality, because when you see him as a teen, he's a lot more transparent.
I will,
But then
Mama. I
again,
promise. Oh my, did you hear that,
I
Luna?
guess to be fair, with the original Lunar on the Sega CD, they did make Alex a silent protagonist.
If you want to become a Dragon Master, sleep. Okay, Papa.
Sleep is important too if you want to become a Dragon Master. Not to mention eating your box of Wheaties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alex says, I don't have personality. Them's fighting woods.
I'm Blaine, like a piece of toast.
Do do do
I can
do
relate.
do 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 do. Wait, that's the wrong RPG. Yeah, that's the opening I remember.
Yep, now we're at the
This-
opening of
This is
the
where
game.
the normal, like if you play PS1 or Sega CD, this or even the
Yep.
GBA, this is the beginning of the game right here.
Yes.
You didn't even do all that cool stuff earlier.
valiantly to protect the goddess Althena.
Blah! Oh wait, no, that's Null.
Stood here,
Bonus prologue.
No, you're pretty much listening to Sasuke Uchiha
Yeah.
right now.
To heed the call of the wind
Yeah, this is Yuri Lowenthal right here.
to the lands beyond.
Yep.
Ah, good old Bakuretsumaru himself.
Or Marvel's Spider-Man on PS4.
Are you up here?
Spider-Man.
Don't worry, Alex. There's also Kyle in this game, which makes me wonder, like, huh?
And here comes blah!
Blah! Yeah.
Spike Spencer himself as Null the baby white
Hey
dragon.
there. What's wrong? Are you deaf or something?
Akito,
Calling around for
why are you a white dragon?
I should have known you'd be up here.
You found me, Nal.
Akito. Akito.
Honor of the great
Akito.
Dragon Master Dine.
You can tell he's using his Akito voice, just slightly higher pitched. That's
You were
it.
just a little kid, haven't you, Alex? But I'm amazed that you never get tired of coming to stare at this thing. Oh shoot! I just remembered that we have to meet Luna for practice, and if we show up late, you know what'll happen. She'll be mad.
But I will say, Spike Spencer, you definitely fit the voice for Null.
Yeah.
Because you sound like a dude.
Oh
with that
man.
voice. If you played the PS1 original, the gal who voiced Mia in
Holy
the
buckets.
or the PS1 remake, the gal who voiced Mia in that game, she also voiced Null, but they pretty much did like an audio editing function where they made the voice more high pitched
You'll never guess what happened.
Ah, Ramus.
instead of just being normal.
The entrance to the White Dragon Cave have finally melted
Ah.
away. If we hurry, we can
Alex Bad Gamer says still having Yuri Lowenthal voice me is nice.
I bet we have a shot at getting one of those
Bro, I don't know what just happened, Kyle, but when I heard that music, nostalgia just hit me in the face, and I'm just like, ah.
Oh, the theme of Berg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A dragon diamond.
Yeah, a lot of the music from the PS1 remake is retained for the PSP remake.
Come on, let's go check it out.
So
Of
yeah,
course
we
you want
got,
snacks, fat boy.
So we got Ramus voiced by Bryce Papenbrook.
Yep. Who is the son of another I forgot his dad's name. Same last name, but
Bob
Bob.
Papenbrook.
Bob is the one who voiced Yosho, Tenchi's grandpa, before he passed.
And he voiced one of the main Digimon from Adventure 1. Voiced Matt's Digimon.
I like how nicely this is drawn. This little scenery here.
Yeah.
Because this is definitely different than the PS1 version, how this looks. I know that.
Oh yeah.
This is like way different. You know RPGs, you always got to be looking everywhere, man. You never know what you can find.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I do that every RPG. I always look everywhere because sometimes
Oh,
you'll
yeah,
be like,
every nook and
oh,
cranny. Oh, yes.
randomly behind this counter is the legendary sword, So you never know. That's one ugly teddy bear.
It's all pink. Yeah, some of the stuff that you can actually, some of the stuff that you can look up within the game, like the certain scenery. There's some pretty funny dialogue that comes about from it.
Don't worry. I just gotta check every nook and cranny. You know that.
Oh yeah. You're just like Miles Edgeworth from Ace Attorney Investigations. Gotta explore every nook and cranny.
I mean, speaking of Pokemon earlier, what happens when you look? You find a potion. And you can use that potion during your first fight.
Oh yeah.
With
If you got it off your computer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look it right here. Boom. Look at this. Told you. Always look. We need permission.
Oh, permission to get the dagger out of the treasure chest and the other stuff.
I like that little sound of it. Tuku, tuku, tuku. But yeah, that's his house.
Yeah, I do like the detail more in the PSP remake. Whereas,
Yeah.
if you played the PS1 remake, it actually feels more akin to like the old
The old,
16-bit
yep.
RPGs with its design.
Very much. It looks like they're very like small, and they look like those old, yeah, like you know those classic old 16-bit sprites.
Hmm. There's also
Oh,
a treasure
she's singing.
chest that's in front of Alex's house, but you can grab that on your way back. It was hidden by one of the trees. But
See, I
it's
knew
easily...
it. Oh, I knew it. I knew those.
Oh, Luna's song. That's the one thing from the PS1 remake they retained in this version of the game. Was the original audio clip
I
from
mean,
the
very bad.
Working Designs PS1 remake of Luna's song.
No, I'll just say, hey, can we take this chicken home and cook it?
Dinner.
I gotta
My
have
son
some
Ramus
chicken
always has
wings.
said.
Damn straight.
But no, you got wings on yourself. So
He never wants to
better be
work
careful what
hard
you
like
ask for, buddy.
Ramus and his father don't see eye to eye anything. What am I to do? I'm gonna steal Ramus's clothes. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, Ramus, what you doing?
Can I open your treasure chest?
I wasn't asking, but it's locked, so I wasn't asking.
Now I'm really curious. You are a curious connoisseur there?
That's how you gotta be in RPGs.
Oh yeah.
That's
Like
like,
if you're playing
I'm
Golden
not
Sun or
great
Dragon
at them,
Quest,
but
you
at the same
gotta check
time,
every nook and
but
cranny for items with,
exactly.
like, barrels and stuff.
I'd take that sloth over my knee and slap him into shape. Our benevolent creator and protect. She loves singing, but you already know that. Ha! He said, "Where's that fat boy? I'm gonna strangle the life out of that bulbous brat."
Oh,
I'm gonna strangle that fat kid. Ugh.
that bulbous brat. Golly.
I'm strangling that fat boy. Where's Fatty Boomalady at?
Fatty Boomalad.
Well, thanks.
Hey, careful, Jerry. We got somebody of the Dark Order here. Now, another one of the things that, going back to me saying, don't forget your box of Wheaties, one of the things that made Lunar very popular in the West was its pop culture references back in the day.
Oh yeah.
But
You
the
know I
ones that
hate
they
dogs.
but the ones they use for
What the heck are you, a really chunky
Sega
pigeon?
CD and the what?
They asked Nall, "What the heck are you, a really chunky pigeon?" And Nall said, "What the heck are you, rude or just stupid?"
Leave me alone. Smug son of a.
This is why I like it. It doesn't go crazy with the plot to let the characters shine, which is why
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really charming, you know?
Oh yeah, they let the characters speak for themselves. That's what makes them so great in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you want to go to the right because I think that's where you'll find Luna at.
Yeah, I know. I just
Yeah.
boom. They learn to spell. Boom shakalaka. Oh, this kid's gonna be great at watching NBA Jam. Oh, an
Boom
actual
shak-
earthquake happened too.
Oh man.
I'm good,
Now, that's
huh?
a
Are you
pop
impressed?
culture reference right there.
Ixnay on the
Boom, shakalaka.
8-quake, kid. You're gonna scare the heck out of the village. Alakazam. Hey, I cast a spell turn to toes, but it didn't work.
Ixnay on the Aquay, kid.
We're immune to your magic.
Alakazam, Pokemon reference.
I came here from Meru to marry my husband. You know, a sacrifice for true love and all that nonsense. I'm so bored here. Well, you
Maribia.
I grew tired of the big city, so you came here. I have no desire to return to that dump, but she talks about it every day. I wonder if the big city is such a great place. I wonder too, Null. Let's go head out, Null. No, I'm just kidding.
Head out. Don't off yourselves, guys.
Yeah, I mean, come on. we just
You got so much
started.
to live for.
Yeah, we're only 40
Besides,
minutes
if you're
in.
gonna become Dragon Master, you can't do that.
Ah, yes, I remember this from the PS1 version too, crossing these...
Ah. Yes.
You know what? It's funny, like, I said I forgot this game, but when I'm playing it, the memories are coming back. You know? I guess it's like that. PS1 version, this was a cutscene too.
Yes.
It was... That's what made the first one also cool, was like, oh, what do you mean? This RPG actually has anime cutscenes that are voiced and all that. That's crazy, you know?
This is like one of the.
Because not even
series'
Final
most-
Fantasy had that at the time, you know? Not even
This is
that.
one of the series' most impressive charms it has. Is that it was definitely one of the very first games where they had anime cutscenes like this.
Star Child said finally made it home. Oh, I'm glad that... Guess something happened to your tire.
And you can see that the video quality is a lot better than the PS1 version.
Oh yeah, it was super compressed.
Whereas Super
Because,
yeah.
you know, CDs didn't have that much room.
Yep. This is definitely a lot better. It's actually shown in
Yeah.
the way it's supposed to be.
UMDs actually had a lot of... I forget how much their capacity was, but it was more than a regular CD, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I forget if it... I don't think it was quite a DVD level, but...
Well, Alex, looks like you're late again, silly. Were you idling the morning away at Tine's Monument again?
Starshell said, yeah, the good voice acting and animated scenes really set it apart from other games, as well as the music.
Oh yeah.
It's the music that's bringing back the memories. It's true. Music has, like... Well, I can talk on and on about music, but... Like this song right here, I was like, oh, of course. Do you have to tell her everything?
Oh.
But yeah, it's true.
no.
Like
When
it's
will you learn to keep your mouth shut?
it's true though, right, Kyle? Like this game was like, I think the only other game that even had cutscenes like this was what, East?
Yeast, yes.
I knew your ocarina sounded off. Hiding stuff from me. Let's go back to that guy who wants to strangle the fat kid. That was great.
Luna, why don't you go back to being a nice, sweet girl instead of,
The White Dragon.
Sounds like my cue.
Alex like, no, I gotta. Adventure. Stuff happening. Don't you want stuff to happen? Stubborn as a mule, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Starshell said PS1 games were 660 megabytes per disc. So you could fit every
Damn.
PS1 game ever made on a 1 terabyte hard drive. Huh. We're good. You good? We're good. You good? Oh, 6 terabytes hard drive.
We're good.
Shit.
Yeah. Bless you. Come on, Alex. Let's get a move on. Oh, I can use the analog stick. The analog nub. Remember the nub? I know you do because you just got a PSP in. That doesn't want to...
That's the left nub on the PSP.
So,
yeah.
where's the
I was
chest?
kind of skeptical about it at first, but it actually works really well. When I first got a PSP a long time ago.
I think I know which chest you're talking. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the one in front of the
Yeah.
house.
It's very...
hidden
It's
by the
hidden by a
tree.
tree, yeah. Well, well, well. Look at your really nice
You may want to go
handguns.
back to your house real quick and get those items that are in.
Oh,
that are
yeah.
in the
Oh,
basement.
I finally get a permission.
Yes.
Hey, look, I'm a fighter dragon. I might need something more than just my fists here.
And this is coming from you, who just came off of playing Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Yeah. And boy, howdy, the difficulty spike in that game. I love how everyone's talking about it though. Let me see if his dad says anything. Like you probably can't just grab. I just want to see if his dad's like, "Go ahead, son."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you gotta talk to him first.
It's your life, isn't it? Of course you can go, Alex. Take this with you. Got knife. This might be easier for Lunar to handle. Got sling. Came
Oh, hey,
inside of
Project.
that. Hey, Project, how's it going? You missed that guy who wanted to strangle a fat kid. It's great. This game's great. Promise me you'll be careful.
With the flame ring, you want to equip that for Alex, and for the sling, give that to Luna, because she can equip that.
Oh, I couldn't. Okay.
But you have to go downstairs and get the knife for Alex to use. Alex has to get that knife from downstairs, or else he's got it, or else he won't become like Rambo.
Actually, the guy, his dad gave him a knife, but there's probably a better one down here anyway. Warp ring, starlight, angel's tear, healing herb.
The Angel's Tears, the Angel's Tears are basically pretty much your Phoenix Downs, and the Starlights are pretty much your Ethers.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. Be sure to give him the Flame Ring because that.
Oh,
will
I do want to give
increase
him.
his strength.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna ask. Yeah. Wait, who did I give it to? The wrong person.
You didn't give the Flame Ring to anybody.
No, I did. I gave it to Luna on accident.
Oh. Whoops.
It says square to unequip. There we go. Square to my foot. It was triangle. There we go.
You know how it is.
Project said, oh, old school RPGs.
Yep.
And Star Child says something. Can you read it?
Yeah, my friend's cousin got this game right when it came out on PS1. I stayed the night over there a lot on the weekends, and they were playing it one night, and I remember we watched the bonus disc with all the interviews and sound bites, as well as gag reels.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would love
mean,
to see that
movie
again.
designs, they did that a lot with their games back in the day. Not only would they have a behind-the-scenes disc, but like at the end of the game, after the credits, they would usually have a gag reel or outtakes. Oh yeah, you gotta talk to the fat guy you gotta strangle.
Yeah. Oh, he already has his knife. Okay.
Yep.
Fat. You know why? Because the people are after him, so he's already ready to defend himself. He's like, he already knows. Well, people want to strangle me, so the fat guy strangler from Family Guy.
He's gotta defend himself somehow.
Whee.
Now, here's one thing that retained itself from the Game Boy Advance remake is
Lunar Legends. Yeah.
when you go to certain locations is that you select them on the map, which I don't mind it, but at the same time, I don't get it either. Specifically for a version like this, which is more, which has more memory than the Game Boy Advance.
Right. Some stuff
that's
from
the one
Legends
thing,
did
too,
pop
that
up
the
in here, and I was
PS1
just like,
remake
ooh.
actually did, was omit overworld battles.
Yeah. Which is
Because
like, it's kind of crazy. I was able to grind anyways, but yeah.
In the Sega CD originals, you could, in the original Sega CD games, you could fight enemies on the world map. Whereas, after that, nope, couldn't do that.
Oh god, there's monkeys around here. Oh no, those are trolls. Oh, he broke one.
Yeah,
Saw
I'm gonna say this. You may want to fight the enemies, all the enemies you come across, so that way you can keep yourself in the grind
get
fest.
experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because it's gonna save you a lot of headache.
That explains probably why I was able to.
And also be very conservative of your magic points when it comes to Alex this early in the game.
Can't just take a dump on me.
eye shot.
Oh, wait, nice dodge, Alex. Chat saying
Yeah,
anything? Since I can't see it.
Yeah, Alex has got some pretty good evasion.
So what's the chat saying?
Okay, Starchild says, I have the Arc the Lad PS1 collection box set, and they put a lot of bonus stuff in there as well. And enemy scale on the other versions, right? Yes, they do. They do scale. And make sure with Luna that you actually use the healing spells, because they will save, you know, your party members from any other further problems. Albeit minus the snow squatch taking a dump with an ice block.
We got you.
But here's the one upside for this version of the game. When your character levels up, their hit points and magic points will instantly refill.
That's cool.
Yeah, so there is that
That's
quality.
Yakuza Like a Dragon does that.
I really do like that quality of life improvement in modern games in this day and age. Now I know some people are probably going to say that kind of lowers the difficulty. Well, yeah, but at the same time, it
yeah,
can't
like,
be a
hey.
saving grace. So it's not really.
I don't really
so
consider
much
that. I don't really consider that holding your hand. I just consider that like, hey, you leveled up. You know, you get to keep fighting. Great. I say that as a thing for grinding. Like, hey, want to grind? Good. We're not going to penalize you for grinding. You can.
And I'd say that type of feature, that quality of life improvement, is especially good for games like the Dragon Quest series, because you know how notoriously difficult they can become when you play them, even though they are meant to be games where you can just pick up and play.
And metal.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just haven't heard from you.
Well, I haven't really played Lunar, so I don't really have much to say.
Wait, Starchild. That we have Lunar 2 on the PSN network?
Is it?
I'm not sure. I don't think any of them. I don't think any of the Lunar games on the PS1 that we got actually made it on PSN because of the rights issue.
Damn rights.
I know Victor Ireland, the guy who originally was the president and holder of, or the founder of Game Art, not Game Arts, but Working Designs back in the day, he did make mention when the PS3 came out, and of course with the PS1 Classics coming on the PSN, that he was trying to work to get the Lunar games from the PS1 onto the PlayStation
Wow, they
Network.
dodged my attacks. Wow. Just like real life flies. Oh, she's heal. Woo, you need to heal, girl.
Yeah, the characters in the game, they have a very distinct spectacle to them. Like, I would say probably the one thing that sticks out for Luna is the orange scarf on her head.
Well, especially with her blue hair.
Yeah, and
Contrast.
especially, yeah, the blue hair, too.
The contrast, you know, between orange and blue. That's like, well, you and me know about design, but you know, if they don't, like, that's like a thing they teach in design, you know. Pick colors that are complete opposites of each other.
Yeah. And I know that Toshiyuki Kabuka, who designed the characters in the game, he said that the reason why he gave Luna that scarf for her character design was because of a girl, or this woman who worked at a health clinic who had a scarf like that on her head, and he thought that was actually pretty cute.
Of course.
Or pretty attractive, or whatever.
You know, they say that that's coming back now.
What is?
Knit caps and all that.
Oh, knit caps?
Fashion. It's supposed to be coming back for fashion.
Interesting.
Basi-
Oh, nice crit.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. I don't like how they dodging though. At least I dodge back, but yeah. Wow, look at that. Fat boy over here can fight though.
Yeah, you can see that Ramus is pretty much a overpowered when he's trying to attack enemies because you just see how he's just turning his head away.
Yeah, he's like, ooh, and yeah, he's hitting them mad hard. Yo, hear that battle music? Dun-dun, 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 dun. Ah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that battle theme is great.
Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun.
I will say this is one of the instances where I feel that the battle theme in this game, like the random enemy encounter battle theme in this game, is actually better than the sequel.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind, like the grand orchestrated nature of the battle theme from Lunar 2, but I just felt that it was a bit too ambitious.
Yeah. This one feels right. It feels like battle, like you're not, yeah.
But I will say that
Hey, Luna leveled
Lunar
up.
2 definitely has the better boss fight theme.
Oh yeah.
Whereas with the boss fight theme in this game, it's kind of like a 30-second loop.
I'm taking your advice because I believe that's what I did in Legends. Because this is like Lunar Legends with the battles.
Oh yeah.
I remember I did that in Lunar Legends. I just battled everything so I can. Because like you said, when you level up, there's really no. Thankfully, no penalty. Oh, crit again.
But hey, at least this game is not like. I mean, this game's really not that long. I mean,
Yeah,
if you,
that's
you
another
know,
thing. It's
playing
not.
at this
Yeah.
pace, you could probably beat it in probably between 15 to 20 hours, which is
2
probably
hours per
adequate enough
episode,
for a series like this for us to play.
Yeah.
I mean, we got through 1,000 Arms in 24 hours.
Yep.
Even though we had to split it into 12 parts. Suikoden 1,
So
16 hours. Total of
so
8
this
parts.
this might be like 10 episodes only.
Probably.
10, 11. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
But should be unless I like glip glop. But like if considering that I've beaten this before.
Oh, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. To help you.
Yeah. Look
But
at
so
it.
far, you're not doing too bad.
Well, I'm trying to remember how some of it's coming back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the guy that
Takes a
chats
dump
out
on you.
ice out of
Yeah.
his butt crack. Got another one of those dudes to deal with.
Fat boy does not like running.
And I'm sure a lot of you are probably wondering why have we not talked about Dragon Song? What about Dragon Song? on
What
DS?
about Dragon Song? Yeah.
Exactly.
Woof.
What about it?
There's cops
That
coming for
game
you. See, it's illegal to
pretty
talk
much-
about Dragon Song.
Yeah, that game was pretty much the death knell of this franchise. Even though it wasn't technically supposed to be like a mainline game.
Oh, here he comes, taking a dump on me.
Like Lunar Magic School. Which, that's a really big shame, too, why there hasn't been a third game. I mean, I think from what I heard that the original creator of this game, who was also the creator of the Grandia series, passed away, like, in the early 2000s, I think.
Oh yeah.
So, that's why there really hasn't been any, like, new games that's ever been made after Dragon Song.
Oh, he's gonna do it again.
And I know some people say, well, the first two games in the duology, they seem like they give a complete experience for, like, the whole saga of Lunar itself. Well, yeah, but I still like to see another new game. Yeah, Silver Star Harmony is on the American PS3 store for $14.99, but I think you have to connect the PSP to your PS3 in order to actually get that onto your PSP.
Or just use a PS Vita. 'Cause I think, even though the Vita's not support, I think the store still works on it.
Mm-hmm.
And any PSP game you get through the store is playable on Vita.
Yeah. But yeah, I do need to connect my PSP to the to my PS3 to see if I can actually get some of those PlayStation portable games that I bought off PSN to be placed onto my PSP. Because I believe you can still do that. Where you can just
Oh, I don't know what the heck these ice
transfer
comments
the
are.
the game data from the PS3 to the PSP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had to dodge.
They learned they learned a lot from Piccolo, I see.
Unlike Gohan.
Yeah. Because like I said, I still have quite a lot of PSP games that I bought off PSN when there were like some of those sales that went on back in the day, like Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins, Mega Man Maverick Hunter X, I think Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles as well. Just a lot of them.
It's funny how
Oh
it's.
yeah, and even Final Fantasy IV the completed.
Ooh, nice crit, Ramus. Look at you earned me to call your name instead of just calling you the fat guy. Look at that. You earned my respect there with that crit.
Chubby McChubberson. Is that what you wanted to call him? Or,
No. He actually earned my respect for getting the crit. Oh, stop dodging his attacks.
Okay, so you're checking the Japanese PS Store now? Okay.
You need to heal, Luna.
But yeah, I definitely one day want to see a third game get made.
Yes.
Even though Game Arts or Gung Ho Online Entertainment has the rights to this game. Yeah, I think it's Gung Ho Online Entertainment who pretty much bought a vast majority of Game Arts' back catalog, so that's why we got the
Ooh, nice
HD
dodge,
remaster
Ramus.
That's why we got the HD remasters of Grandia 1 and 2 that came out in these recent times. Oh, Ramus, you can actually dodge?
Wow.
You learned a lot from Piccolo?
Saying Ramus is earning my respect. I guess he's like, fine. You want to keep calling me that? I'm gonna show you. You gonna learn my name today. And I was like, all right, I respect you.
Oh, Luna got the level up finally.
Yo, these flies be dodging though, bruh. Actually, shoot, I shouldn't have go for the close one.
They're busy bees for dodging. Now remember, you have both characters with their limit breaks ready to be used.
I do?
Yeah, for Luna and Alex. So you may
Hey, look how he guards. Ramus uses that's his shield. That's cute.
Yeah, make sure you're using those limit breaks because you don't expend MP. And for Alex, using it on enemies like this, it's pretty helpful. But yeah, I saw Ramus with the pot over his head. Luna goddess him at
Look how determined she is to sing.
points of magic points.
She's so determined. Anime attack! Oh! He didn't learn that from his dad?
Zephyr Blade. Yeah,
Nice.
pretty much the same move that Alex used in Lunar Legend.
I gotta say, I'm really glad we're playing this right now.
Oh yeah. You should be close to the White Dragon's lair.
Yeah, it should be, if I remember right. Myself. Yeah, nice one-shotting him.
Yeah. Since you're getting up with the levels, you're making some good progress with standing up to the enemies a lot more. And notice how Alex has only taken 1 point of damage from these slime guys.
Boom! Pow! Let's go, Ramus. Oh, why you stop? You know, he doesn't like running.
Pow, Biff.
I'm gonna make Ramus defeat it.
Now Now the only thing that this game is missing are
Ramus, you need to work out. I literally made both of them defend just to make sure. Like, you attack, alright? Learn to run. There you go. Yeah! I like how they jump. Yeah! That's fine.
I like how Alex's defense move is basically like a martial artist's defense maneuver.
Yeah. Hey, she even one-shot it now. Alright.
Nice.
But Ramus does not want to run!
That's why his range is actually, field range is actually pretty weak.
Yeah, I noticed that. He does not run for nothing.
No.
He's like, because he's out of shape.
Funny how his descendant got the nickname Anus in Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete. Now, that's something that Beavis and Butthead would laugh at.
The troll's butt.
You said anus. But yeah, just north from there, that's where you'll find the White Dragon's lair.
I can't move across the field. I'm out of shape. Oh, he's gonna take a dump on me again.
I'm constipated. I can't even run across the entirety of the battle map.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta stop hitting on them Happy Meals.
Exactly.
Or else my name's not Ramus.
Oh, it's doing it again. Ooh. This is...
Oh, is he taking a dump with ice again? Yes, he is. Oh. Yeah, those are just kidney stones he had to get out of his body.
Woof.
Yeah, they looked really terrible.
Oh, he's still alive. How much HP does he have?
Oh, the snow squatches, they're pretty tough enemies with a lot of hit points. Oof. Ramus took a bit of a beating there, but he's still standing pretty well. There he goes.
I know there's something up here, but it's probably nothing, right? Oh, it's just it just goes back to the beginning. Okay.
Yeah, just go back to the beginning part of the dungeon.
I already fought you. Let me fight this ice guy.
Yeah, you may want to get out of there and just go north on the map where you're currently at. I think you can hold the R button to run in the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering.
So if you need to get away from some enemies in case if you're too strong, then by all means go ahead.
No. Hate that noise. When you hear a fly near you.
Probably for this episode, show off some grinding, but like in between episodes that we stream, just kind of do some grinding off screen.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Or will I?
Oh, hey, the death flies are not dodging you this time. Oh, those death flies didn't learn a lot from Piccolo.
No. Look him jump. Let him jump.
Null, now we haven't even talked about Null yet. It's because none of your party characters died or anything like that. Because he's good at bringing characters back to life. But albeit he can only bring them back with like one hit point of just one hit point. Whereas much later near the end of the game, he'll bring them back with restoring 10 hit points.
Oh,
Starchild says, from what I can see, the Japanese PS2 or PS3 store only has the second Lunar game. Huh.
oh, here we go. Who dares disturb the white dragon?
Now, I can't remember who voices, but if I had to guess, he
Whoa.
sounds very similar to Steve Kramer, but
My
I could be mistaken as to who it actually is. But seriously, look at this animation. This is
Yeah.
spectacular.
Oh man, what did they do to you, never-ending story dragon? You look so ragged.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Long time since I last laid eyes.
What was the never-ending story dragon's name?
I am
I can't remember.
master of.
I've been Star Child. Somebody in the chat remember?
Tell me, what business do you have here today with this ancient old dragon, my fine young adventurers?
I mean, doesn't the white dragon sound very similar to you?
Yeah, sounds familiar to me, but I don't know who.
Mm-hmm. Starchild says Falcor.
Falcor, yeah. He looks like a Falcor that went through a bad time in life and now he's at the methadone clinic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know what methadone is, right?
Methadone. Probably not.
Oh, okay. Well, it's because you live in a nice spot.
Yeah.
Well, methadone clinic is what they use to detox like addicts.
Mm-hmm.
They use methadone. Well, they used to.
I see. Quark the White Dragon.
Quark.
Little interesting trivia about Quark. He's
Ramus.
actually Null's father because of they're the same breed of dragons.
Oh,
But of course, Null doesn't even know that.
Ramus. The pieces of my.
Yeah.
Don't you know they're nothing more than a piece of my. Oh, what's the use? Fine, if you want one of my.
This is a mine.
That's what I love about this game.
Yeah, we're literally trying to obtain a chunk of dragon crap.
And I shall give you the diamond. Clip that.
So yeah, if you get the dragon diamond, you get the white dragon's ring.
Nice. Be off with you. Your future now rests with your own hands. Hi, Quark. Bye, Quark.
At least he heals you.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he gave you a heal.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so if you ever get into a slump, then you could just come back to him and he'll give you a full heal.
I don't feel like fighting these schmucks. One random.
But once you get the white dragon ring, then equip that to Alex because that will also increase his strength from what I recall. So yeah, you want to go west this time.
They tried to escape. All they did was jump around.
Because we gotta find the piece of the white dragon shit. Remember?
Yeah, no, but they didn't escape. They were just like, haha, well, fine, I'll fight all of you.
Yeah, sometimes it's really hard to run away from enemies this early in the game since you're under leveled.
Makes sense. Oh, that's right, they do scale with you.
Although I will admit in the dialogue, not the dialogue, I will admit in the sequel, especially Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete, is that the dialogue for, like the battle cries and escaping from battles, they're actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like the healer in the sequel, the main healer of your party within the sequel, he uses like a more stronger cure spell later on in the game, and his catchphrase when he says that is "Yeah, baby, yeah." So
of course,
sounded like Austin Powers.
'Cause that was popular at the time.
Yeah, I mean that's what Working Designs did with their games, is that they tried to put in pop culture references that was very popular, around the world, or at least in North America, and tried to add that into the Lunar games, and that's why a lot of people have very fond memories of this game, was because of that. I mean, of course, you take a look at anime and stuff that kind of did the same thing, kind of like Ghost Stories, for instance, which we watched a little bit of.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Woof.
Yeah, you still haven't got all the way up for your limit break yet, so you just have to keep pressing through.
Yeah. Too bad there's not a little fast forward function, eh?
Yeah.
Like some games do that now, where like you could just fast forward the animations if you just don't want to see them.
Mm-hmm. When do you think we might see maybe an HD remaster of Lunar 1 and hopefully Lunar 2? I mean, if they did Grandia 1 and 2 an HD re-release for those, then you figure that they do one for at least Lunar 1 and 2. Even if they
should
were
do it
just
like
based on the PS1 remakes.
They should do it like Super Robot Wars OGs for PS2, where they remade them and put both games in one package,
Yeah.
Just saying. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Or why don't they just do like the Legend of Heroes treatment? Like the Trails of Cold Steel treatment with its.
You're by yourself, Slime. You really gonna try and fight? By yourself. You're outnumbered, homie.
With its gameplay and visuals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Burn. Yeah.
Burn.
I even mentioned to you how the combat in the Trails games for the Legend of Heroes IP is actually very reminiscent of the battle system that you see for this game.
What y'all want? There's 3 of them, so I guess this one's the next one. But do I have my limit break? Yeah.
So you're gonna use the Wind Zephyr again?
Might as well.
So, man, boy, Alex doing his anime attack. Now you notice that Ramus does not even have a limit
No,
break.
or MP.
Or MP, because he's not one of the main party members of this game. Well, he's not amongst the main party members who has abilities and can...
Yeah, he's just there for now. Cause you get Kyle and Jessica, they're the ones too. Mm-hmm. And Scooby.
Nash, Mia.
Yeah, Nash, Scooby.
You got Purity Song for Luna. She learned a new song ability.
But is it worth it? At the moment. Yeah, because Ramus is just there like, oh, I'm not going to actually do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I talk big, that's all.
But hey, a good thing with Ramus is that, well, I really shouldn't be spoiling it, but I'll talk about it soon enough when we get to that part. But for now, for this episode at least, yeah, I had to keep mum about it.
Mum is
the word, and the word is mum.
I thought bird is the word.
Yeah.
Hey, Metal, have you ever had any memories playing this game? I guess we never really got
no. As I stated, I have never
he
played
did
this
say.
game, so I have very
This
little to say
is
about it.
new territory for him. I guess all you could react, but
like I'm seeing, like it definitely looks like a pretty, like it's a nice looking game, and it seems to play, like a pretty decent JRPG. So it's about all I can really say about it.
Well, hey, I mean that's cool.
Pew. Yeah.
Like, I'm weird with JRPGs. Some I can get into, some I just can't for some reason.
I need the snow
I assume
guy
that
to
the
break.
ones you could get into are the Pokemon games.
Oh yeah, Pokemon.
Now remember, you do have the flame ring to actually destroy those.
Oh no!
Yeah, Pokemon.
I don't remember how to use
Fantasy.
Star Child says, I think people would be glad to even have Lunar 1 and 2 PS1 versions available digitally on newer systems. I remember like a year after the
How does the
first one was
flame ring
released
work?
on PS1, it was already hard to find. The game magazines were advertising it as difficult to find too.
I forgot
Oh,
how to use a flame ring.
You just touch the iceberg and then you just push the X button, I think.
Oh,
And
because
then-
that didn't work.
And then it will just automatically
Or
thaw like you did with the other chunks of ice.
I thought you'd have to throw it into the fire and then let it light up.
Yeah, but I will say, if they were going to re-release those games, I assume that they would probably, especially the second, I would say the second one would definitely have to go through a redub. Because they could just use the voices from
that's true, they can. I mean, it's
PSP
really.
the PSP remake into, say, a PS1 HD remaster for high-def systems. Because they already got the cast in, so all they just need is to...
Look at that animation. I just noticed that, like,
Oh.
when Luna's swaying, you actually, like, yeah, push an X on a thing, nothing's happening.
Okay, that's weird. You may have to try at a different angle, maybe.
Oh, whatever, I got Starlight, though.
Oh, you did get it? Okay, so you just only needed to, just destroy one of them. Okay, that's cool.
No, already.
Yeah, we good.
You good? You good?
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yo, check this out. Then me playing Killer Instinct, all of a sudden, TJ Combo's theme.
Ah, I hit the wrong slime. I didn't want it. Oh, whatever.
Too bad those
Yo,
slimes
she got a
don't even
crit.
have a... Too bad those slimes don't have a happy face, like, Toriyama's slimes.
Like Dragon Quest, yeah.
Yep.
Well, those are the best slime.
Oh, yeah.
Well, enemy slimes, anyways.
I mean, of course.
I mean, there's the slime girls, but you know.
You mean the she
That goes
slimes?
without saying.
The she slimes, as they call them.
Yeah.
Basically, they're just the orange color palette swap.
What they
Nah.
call them, the spicy
The spice slimes.
slimes, if you know what I mean. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
And you know, it's even funny that you mentioned about them being available digitally on the newer systems, Star Child, because you know, even if they wanted to do physical versions, I'm sure that they could team up with limited run games to put out some physical versions of the games for PS4 and Switch.
That reminds me how much I wish I could get. I could have gotten that Streets of Rage limited run.
Oh, what I got with
Yeah.
the Sega Genesis box for the
Yes. I already fought like double the fights. All right, just I'll fight you, but
game. Ramus got up to level 6, so
so out of shape, Ramus.
you're so out of shape. You can see Alex running very fast.
I said Ramus is.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear me? Guess not.
Oh well.
Look at Alex dodging everything.
Now he truly learned a lot from Piccolo.
If you ever play Riviera: The Promised Land, looks similar to this, except this one looks more polished. But the only thing about Riviera: The Promised Land is like it gets hard. Like I'm actually stuck. I have to restart the whole game. I think I'm like I did something wrong somewhere. Like nope, can't get past.
Wasn't that one of the old PSP games?
Yeah, it's a remake of a GBA game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's related to Yggdra Union. You ever played that?
Uh-huh.
You ever play those? Yggdra Union?
Oh, Yggdra Union. Oh god, I have not heard that name in quite a long time.
Well, yeah, Riviera is related to that game.
Oh, okay.
Same people, same
Yeah.
universe too.
Although when it comes to RPGs back in the mid-2000s or the late 2000s, I'd say that probably the worst that came to mind was probably the Valhalla Knights games.
Oh,
Just because of how dated they look and how
oh yeah, kind of.
their mechanics were not that well polished. It's one of those. It was just one of those series that makes you wonder, why did Xseed put it out? Like, why did they put out Samurai Showdown Sin?
Yeah.
On the Xbox 360. If they knew that Ignition Entertainment, why they passed it up in the first place?
Yep. Like that game was. Oh man, I love how it's non-canon. Like I looked at the canon list, it's like, this ain't canon. See, I'm supposed to use the flame ring, right?
Yes.
But nothing's happening. Ah. Look it up. Look it up. How to use it.
Or actually, if I remember. Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay.
I gotta use them. I gotta use them to break it, right?
Yeah, you gotta use the snow squatches. I forgot about that.
Because that's what was happening before.
Yeah, it's just they gotta chase you at an angle, but you gotta get out of the way in time for them to run into that chunk of ice. Crap, I forgot about that. God, you just can't stop shitting on Alex, can you, Snow Squatch? And StarChild says, I found the magazine ad, I'll send it to you. Oh, okay.
Most hard to find. Oh yeah, StarChat just showed me the link, the ad, and it says it in the ad. Most hard to find. Like even in the ad, they're like, yeah, you buy it if you can. Like what? That's a crazy ad right there. Buy it if you can.
Yeah. But yeah, Silver Star Story Complete, especially the Eternal Blue Complete, they're really hard to come by, and they go for gangbusters.
Dagnabbit, chase the Dagnabbit.
Gosh darn it.
Golly. Remember, you have your limit break filled for Alex if you need to take care of them immediately. But then again, you got away from them, so that's good.
Oh, for crying out
Now,
loud! Can't you chase me correctly?
Tidbit about after you run from battle is that the enemies, they can actually follow you out on the battle map even after you fled from battle. Which I thought was
bruh. Oh, he broke one. Okay.
Did you get it?
He broke one. Okay.
Okay, but it wasn't enough to get rid of it?
That was.
Oh, there he goes. Okay, but yeah, that's where you want to find the Dragon Diamond.
Yeah.
But the only downside about the limit breaks for the characters is that they only have one, except for when they get their ultimate weapons. That's when they get a completely different one.
There we go. Got dragon ring.
So, yeah, you got the dragon ring. Okay, so it was the dragon ring you had to find first.
Oh, for crying out, Scoob.
And then you get the dragon diamond from Quark. I was looking at the screen there, and it looked like Null said, let's get back to Q.
Yeah. Good. Text on
Really?
this.
From Street Fighter 3 fame?
On this legitimate copy, you know?
Yeah. Starchild says, I paid $40 each for my copies of Lunar 1 and 2. I got the second game at GameStop when they first opened here in town. I got Lunar 1 by browsing the Facebook marketplace in the town, and someone was already selling it for $40, so I went and bought it. Oh, cool. Well, you're pretty lucky to still get it at that price, but did it include everything from the package, from the working design package on the PS1, including the that big, huge hardcover manual book, as well as the all the other memorabilia that came with it? Because I used to have that.
Let's go, Quark. Now give us your dope.
Now, as far as I know, out of all the 4 dragons that you meet in the game, the white dragon is the only one who has a name.
What do you mean, we? All I remember you doing is searching our backpacks for cheese and crackers. The beginning of the adventure awaits you, young man. The first step. Dragon Master. Dragon Master? Why do you act so surprised, huh? That has been your dream since your youth.
Yeah.
You're the mirror image of Dine himself. Dragon Master Dine? You'll need to explore the breadth and span of this vast world. And seek my brothers, the red, blue, and black?
Yes, red, blue, and black dragons. Now, you may be surprised why there's no yellow, red, green, or blue dragon, because all of a sudden people will criticize it for being a copy of Final Fantasy, where the 4 elements come into play. But thankfully that's not the case in this game. Alright, now you can get out of here.
Woo! 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 I just...
You okay there?
No, I don't want to fight.
Remember, you could have taken that top path at the right, but then again, I guess you were trying to avoid the enemies.
Forgot about the top half, yeah.
Then Bad Gamer says, "Oh right, I remember talking to Falcor the dragon."
Yeah, that happened. Dude, I remember my dad was like, "See that kid in Neverending Story? That's you." And like as a kid, I thought he literally meant that was me, and I always wondered why I don't have any residuals from making a movie. Because I was a very easily confused kid. Okay.
Some of those movies like Neverending Story, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and It's a Mad
World, yeah.
Actually looked really, really good for their day.
They do.
And even still hold up
Yeah,
really
they do.
well.
Yeah, legit. That one and Godfather even still looks good, and I'm just like, that was made in the friggin' 70s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember seeing The Godfather, but I haven't seen Part 2 or Part 3 yet. Now, if you want to get on to what's my favorite Al Pacino movie, then, of course, that's Scarface.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine's still Godfather.
I bet you're surprised that someone like me has seen Scarface, right?
Well, no. A lot of people
No.
saw it. I'd be surprised if you said the original 30s version.
Oh, no. Oh, I remember reading about the original 30s version, how that was somewhat... it had the same premise as the 80s version,
Yeah.
but the aesthetic was totally different, whereas Tony Montana was pretty much just a gangster boss that pretty much fit for like the motif of like old time Chicago or whatever,
Yeah.
or like old times New York, whereas in the 80s movie that we all know and are familiar with, that he was just more of a mafia
immigrant
boss
from
in Florida
to
who
Florida, Miami.
you know, yeah, in Miami, who pretty much would, you know, get money based on all the crack and cocaine he can get his hands on. Anyway, Star Child says, when I would stay the night over, I would take the new video game magazines that I had gotten over there so we could all look at them. And when we saw that ad, his cousin said, we would never get rid of it. Yeah, you want to go back. Because you're pretty much going in circles.
You told me to take that route. Well, you told me to go up the top, and then I went like.
Where you're at the top, it would have
Let me go back. Let me,
take you to the next screen, and then all you had to do was just go north, and it would just lead you
Oh.
out of the dungeon.
North. Well, that explains a lot. That's why. I'm not used to going north to leave.
Oh yeah, because usually it's south. That's like at the beginning of a dungeon
Yeah.
that you go into. Yeah, this is like one of the only dungeons one of the dungeons.
Oh, yeah, that's
one
right,
of the
it is
more
up
well-known
here.
dungeons back in the day, where you start from the north end and you go south.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, right up there. There you go. Yep, now you're home free.
Do 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 do. Man, I remember that too.
Oh yeah, the first overworld theme.
Alex, time is gonna make us rich. Yee. 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 Yee haircut.
So yeah, be on the lookout for those Althena statues throughout the game because they will instantly heal your hit
Oh,
points
that's
and
cool.
magic points. Play hooky for practice. Gosh.
Oh! He wants to strangle Fatty. I wonder what he's gonna say. At last, it's you. There you go. Yeah. It'd be funny if he got a game over because you were supposed to talk to him and he actually does kill him.
Oh man. Remember the
I
day
want
you
my
sold
money
me
back.
yesterday, Remus?
No. I'm surprised you fell for it.
Oh, Wesker.
Where's my
I had no
money?
idea you were actually in this game. You will give me an egg.
Oh God, I had to pay him the money so he could pay the guy so he wouldn't kill him. Wow.
Alex, could you live? Oh, but then again, it's just only 30 silver.
Yeah, it's funny though. But wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like, you have to travel just to. I don't even have enough to afford. He can't even afford to buy that. I'm so jealous.
Oh yeah, Maribia. Oh yeah, it's a good thing that you came here because yeah, so that way you can see if you could actually sell the diamond or not because that is plot progression right there. And then I think Luna is gonna head on home.
Yeah, she just said, "Let's go home."
But then Ramus is gonna try to persuade you to go with him through the Misty Woods or
What's
the
up,
Lost
Ramus?
Woods,
You
whatever.
actually look serious. Well, what is it? You know, Luna, Alex and I need to have a little man-to-man chat. I'm not trying to sound mean, but would you mind giving us some special Scooby? I'm really sorry about this, Luna. A man-to-man chat? No, I don't mind. Make sure you're home before dark. Alex, you heard what the shopkeeper said. The only place we can sell this dime is in Maribia. I think we should go.
Yep.
I want to prove my dad wrong. You always talk about adventure, so come with me.
Starchild says Pacino made a lot of good movies in the late 70s. Dog Day Afternoon, The Godfather 1 and 2, and Serpico.
So I guess, in order to go, I have to say, all right, count me in, right?
Yes.
Of course I'll come with you. This girl's supposed to prevent boys from having fun. It's just their nature. Wow. Jeez.
Oh, God. That's kind of biased there, Remus.
Yeah, it is.
Just be thankful that there are no toilets in the world of Lunar, or else she'd make you have to clean the toilet. Besides, you don't want to end up in the same predicament as Phoenix Wright does in every Ace Attorney game. Clean the toilet.
Am I supposed to just go to Maribia or talk to her?
No, you just have to go to. You just
Yeah,
have to try to
so I
go through
figured.
the Lost Woods.
Yeah.
The next section, which is
Yeah, I remember the woods
how
now.
you try to get to Maribia, but thing
It's
is
the wrong
that
way, isn't it?
yeah, you have to go on the world map.
Yeah.
But once you get to the Misty Woods or the Lost Woods,
Ra-
you'll
Ramus
notice
is like-
that it's not that easy to go through that place, and someone is obviously
Yeah, well,
gonna
no
tell you-
spoilers. I remember what happens. Bless you.
Yeah.
It's good.
You know,
Go to woods. I thought it said ghetto woods.
ghetto woods.
You go to a dangerous place if it's the ghetto.
Go to woods.
They say the go to woods are haunted.
Ramus, why do you sound like Mickey Mouse all of a sudden?
We can't see where we're going and we can't see any other monsters. Why don't we go back? If you're scared, Ramus, just come out and say it. Blah! Because, he's Spike Spencer. He has to do it.
Yeah, of course. Blah! Oh, by the way, my name's not Null. It's,
Blarg! He said Blarg! They wrote Blarg, but it wasn't Null. It was him. Blarg! Time I see Ramus move like that involved the chow bell ringing.
oh, man.
Hey, there's scent of a woman, Oh, and Heat. Wait, no, is Heat him or is Heat Who was Heat him and De Niro? Pacino and De Niro, is Heat something else?
What movie?
Heat.
Heat?
Star Child said, yeah, he was in Heat. Yeah. I bring the heat.
Was that the...
my father's right
Al
about
Pacino,
me.
Robert De Niro,
I'm all
and
talk and
Val
no
Kilmer.
action. Don't say that, Ramus. We had to turn back with all that fog. You were smart, not cowardly. I hope you're right. I'm going home to rest. Let's try again in the morning. I'll wait for you at the entrance. Maybe you should tell Luna where we're going after all. See you tomorrow.
You were smart, not cowardly. Besides, my name's not Null, it's Akito.
Akito! Yeah, see,
only
one of
good
those jumps he did made him jump into a dragon body.
So
I've seen that look in your
I think they're gonna tell you to talk to Luna. Luna's been worried sick about this, so yeah, you have to talk to her.
Yeah.
Scent of a Woman was a good movie. He won an Academy Award for that movie, if I remember right. Pacino?
But he did not reach his height until he started dunking.
Aw, Luna.
'Cause after all, he did change his name to Dunkachino.
Yes, he
Why
did.
do I
He
really
did
love
win
that
for
meme for some reason?
God of Scent of a Woman. God of a Woman. It got Academy Award. Yeah, it did.
Ooh yeah. Booyah, sorry. But whatever.
Oh, Luna.
I guess we
The
gotta
other-
go to sleep.
The earliest form of an SJW, and we didn't even know it back then.
I guess he can't go to sleep. We gotta talk to his mama and his papa again.
Yeah. Yeah, Luna. She just needs to blow off some steam. Yeah.
You're old enough to make your own decisions, Alex. I will never stop you from pursuing your destiny. Meanwhile, my dad, when I was 15, you ain't going out. Oh, she's like, I'm coming with you. Aw. By the way, if you don't know, like, it's not creepy. They're not blood related.
Yeah.
So the romance is fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the romance is completely fine in this game.
They're not blood related. They're they just have, since she was like, well, we'll raise you too, but you embark on the adventure adventure I always wanted, but I was afraid. Basically, he's saying you got more chutzpah than me, kid.
But I will
And-
say that Luna's backstory is actually probably one of the biggest highlights of this game, because you'll know exactly who she is.
Yeah. Well, I want to say the chat's probably already figured it out.
Oh yeah. Star Child says, "This ain't Sword Art
Oh, well,
Online."
right there. That's just Project, you're right, exactly. he made a rhyme. Double R, why don't you read it?
Project. If the DNA don't match, it's okay to get at her snatch. Nice. It's almost like I was just reading a haiku right there.
Metal, you didn't tell me Project was a poet.
Project says, "Read it out loud, you coward." Lol. Not to worry, Project. I did you a solid, buddy.
Oh god, thanks for dunking on him. Comparing you. You're a typical boy. He's not typical.
He's got big dreams. That's what makes him a very good protagonist. Project says, "I'm also a doctor, a therapist, and a masseuse and a scholar." Lol, much appreciated. Hey, bro fist, man.
Listen, play arts. Play arts, Kai figures. Bye, moms. Bye, pops.
Project says he also has BDE.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I probably should save. Maybe a good idea.
You know, Jerry, in one of the episodes, we should have our own theories of what we would envision if a Lunar 3 were to actually exist.
I'm saving just in case, like, I get into a big thing. What about Ramus?
Do what?
No. Like, I saw him there, but I thought he would just join. I didn't think I'd have to talk to him.
What about Ramus? What about Ramus? Go to Woods. But yeah, we're coming.
I reminded Project that he has Tifa coming. Speaking of figures.
Oh yes, from the Final Fantasy VII remake.
I just have an Ochako statue pre-ordered. I need to get that Gogeta one. It's worse than yesterday.
Yeah, I probably should give me another one of those Dragon Ball figures. Aside from
Super
Saiyan Bardock.
Especially since it's banned Presto and it's actually cheap. Unlike the other one that's like something house. I forgot. What was it, Metal? The ones that are expensive. He's not here. No.
I think he's asleep again.
Probably.
The power of singing from Luna.
She's like Jigglypuff. She makes
you
fall asleep.
Actually make the fog disappear.
Oh, that too, I guess. She was like, "Let me just try this." And they're like, "How did you do that?" Wow. WOW. This fog just cleared up. Your voice, Luna, it's like magic. I said how I knew I
That's
could.
how he smells. Wow.
I just felt it in my heart. She's like, "Let me do this cool thing." Now I'm concerned I did the cool thing. Like, come on. Pretty cool moment happens here. You get to.
Oh yeah.
That dude just ran at me.
Go to Woods. Oh yeah.
This thing
One
just
of the-
ran at me, bruh.
One of
What
the
is it
story
saying?
moments.
Gidra? One of them is called Gidra.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ghidra. Wait, there's no three-headed dragon.
That looks like a Venusaur, if anything, but you know. What do I know?
Either pre-Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors or
Right?
Biolante, or pre-Biolante.
Yeah, it looks more like Biolante than Gidra.
guys know, I did get me that Godzilla vs. Biollante.
Yeah,
Blu-ray.
Madhouse is the anime studio. It's something house. Like Soundnet was telling me. There's these guys who make statuettes for Dragon Ball, alongside Band Presto and like, well, not just Dragon Ball, but like they make statuettes. And Band Presto is cheap, but for some reason, does this cure poison too? And I gotta use an item.
Cure for poison. I think there is some purifying herbs, but all right, the antidote at least. But remember, I think he also has purity litany, if I do recall. But yeah, save that for some other point if you get low on.
Yeah, if you learn a song, it's better to use it. Like poison puke. Ew. Must you puke on me? Gorgon Gidra, that's what they're called.
Poison puke. Oh, God. Oh, Alex. You got Dookie slimed by the smog monster. Hedera. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's more like Hedera instead of Ghidorah.
I
Notice how
need
they
some
got a
healing
lot
now.
of strength and hit points on them. So yeah, I'm gonna say you probably want to use the use her limit break.
Oh, now you say that. It's something house. But anyways,
what house?
I don't. What's it called?
What is it? An animation studio?
No, they make figures. They make statuettes.
Oh,
like
make figures. Oh, okay.
like Band Presto, but like Band Presto one's only like $40, and this other one are like 100. And even though they're not really, yeah, I should use a limit break.
Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. Now, if you were going to ask me who was the studio who did the animated cutscenes for this game, that was Studio Gonzo.
Oh, I remember them. They did a couple of anime.
They were the ones who did the opening anime cutscene for Suikoden 3 on the PS2.
Stop poison puking on us, bruh.
Quit puking on us! Jeez Louise. Who would have thought there would be this much crude humor in a JRPG? Even if it's poisonous. If it gets too much for you, remember that Alex's limit break gauge is full.
Ah.
But hey, you only just got one Gorgon Ghidra to take care of. I would say after this battle, it probably might be a good opportunity to save your progress.
Yeah, definitely.
We're arriving at the.
Good thing this has save anywhere on like a modern game, and not like a back in the old days where if you played this, you just had to like find a save spot. Oh, thanks, no.
Oh yeah, he does purify you. I forgot about that. So he doesn't
Eventually.
just necessarily.
Sorry, do you want to wrap up here and save or?
Yeah, we might as well.
All right.
We're close to the hour mark, so I think it's better that you just.
Be more cautious then.
Yeah, be more methodical. So the next time when we play, we'll. Star Child says it's Mega House. I think.
Mega House. That's it. That's it. So Metal. Talk at least. What do you got to plug?
Corpse.
Visible Ninja? Metal? Double R, why don't you plug first then?
Okay, I'll go ahead. Anyway, to catch up with me on my created content, you can find me on youtube.com/RPGreviews. Bad Gamer says I killed Metal. Anyway, yeah, you can find me on youtube.com/RPGreviews. That's where I work on my created content. Currently on a bit of a hiatus with the Final Fantasy retrospective because of me trying to fix my PSP a little bit with both the screen and the motherboard. But hopefully, it won't be that much longer till I get them both worked on, and then I can finally get started on the Dissidia games. But anyway, if you want to see all the updates on my social media about when the episode's being worked on or any of that good stuff, you can follow me at facebook.com/rpgreviews and youtube.com/rpgreviews. I do have a page here on Twitch where you can find me doing live streams, but I haven't done live streams in quite a while. But if you still want to follow me regardless, you can follow me at twitch.tv/rpgreviews. And if you want to see the archives of my live streams from Twitch onto YouTube, then follow me at youtube.com/rpggamer4solo. And that's it.
All right, and if Metal's not here, I'll give him a chance. Metal, are you there, Metal? Going once, going twice. Well, all right, I guess I'll plug for Metal. You can find Metal on Visible Ninja Dojo on YouTube. I believe it's
yes,
just.
you can.
There you go. What's your Twitter, Metal?
Visible Ninja 0.
And also hero-club.com. And what do you do on Wednesdays and Fridays? You do your own stream, don't you? He streams Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on Visible Ninja.
Yes, I do. Ninja Talks Live, so check me out there.
Yeah. And as for me, you can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/FighterChaos. That's FIGHTERXAOS. I stream Tuesdays and Fridays on that channel. Tuesdays is Tekken, Fridays is a different game. And you can also follow me on social media with the same name as my Twitch. And the Discord app, the Discord server, Double R, thankfully put the link in there. And it's also in our About Me and in my About Me. So if you missed it here, you can always find it in our info sections. And I think that's it, right?
Dang Skippy.
Yep, I think that'll do.
All right, well, I got 2 words left to say. Kanyo.